sure that Melboy will be able to dish out that DPS consistently.
Yep, are they going to go for Irritel? No, they're not. They're actually bringing in the 1-1. And surprise, surprise, it's 100% win rate thus far. And I'm curious to see how Selangor Red Giants actually pulls this off, because as of yet, this 1-1 is going to have a very, very difficult time. But of course, considering the amount of CCs that Red Esports is coming in, if you get caught, instant built-in Purify to get out of sticky situations.
Yeah, you typically want to avoid playing 1-1 against a heroes like Yuzong, like Edith, but there is a particular hero where 1-1 matches up very well against, and that is actually the Fredrin, because he will usually just stand there pretty slow, very easy to hit all your marks on. Compared to before, 1-1 doesn't move nearly as quickly, so that has really deterred her damage. I'm interested to see this.
Yeah, based on this draft as well here, you know, Red Esports looks like they have a very, very solidly good plan here. Yuzong to actually deal with the Farsa, but from the side of Selangor Red Giants here, if they're able to kite out the Yuzong as well as the Fredrin, they will be easily able to turn the tides in their favor. Who's it gonna be?
Ladies and gentlemen, the Land of Dawn opens once more, and action instantly begins with Gorgeous and Super Zack encountering 2 from Red Esports on their side. But it's going to be Red Esports currently 1 game down, eager to make a strong debut by taking this to a game 3, and the Red Giants who want to claim a clean series to get first place on the standings.
Yep, I agree. But now, as of yet, we are seeing a little bit of a Selangor Red Giants getting a little bit aggressive here, but they are not starting with the, I would say, row mid opening here for XP. They are playing the traditional front to front with two-man mid rotation coming from both sides.
Yeah, quite strange considering we saw Red Esports do this in the previous game, and now we can see that Maul is going to be a little bit behind on XP compared to Pancake. But it doesn't seem they want to go for anything too aggressive anyway, so it's still going to be pretty fine for now. I'm not gonna expect anything too extreme in the first few minutes, because both these teams do want to take a little bit of time to scale.
Yeah, but at the same time here, we are going to see a little bit of an invades coming in. Mao is looking for the setup, and it's happened here.
In trouble, onward, Earth Shatter into the Void Crystal. Already forced to use the Flicker pretty early on. Not going to have that available for the turtle fight.
Yep, at the same time, Red QD is dropping a little bit low here. He might actually die to this.
A nice Petrify to keep Skies locked down. Decimate doesn't get it, but Skies will still finish off Ren QT for first blood as Super Zack encounters Exhort in the jungle. Looks like they're not gonna prolong this. They just want to control the turtle pit.
Yeah, this is huge. You know, this is what Selangor Red Giants likes to do. They always like to cut rotations, and they are able to get a nice, very, very pick off. And because of this, they are able to get a lot more space throughout the map. And very even 2 minutes of the game, they've already gotten themselves a 700 gold lead. But the question here is, the turtle fight is about to begin, and this time turtle control is in Red Esports' favor.
Pancake gonna block out the turtle, force the reset. Gojes almost gets caught, but he's able to dash out in time. Turtle reset, and the real world manipulation has been used pretty early on. Red Giants can actually take this slow. Meanwhile, you see Super Skies. He's not even here. He's stealing away the orange buff. Do they want to just give this away? Red Giants trying to delay this for as long as possible. I don't think it's going to be long enough for Skies to get here, though. So, Amal gets an easy turtle.
Wow, preemptive Wave Dragon as well, just to actually counter them all. But bottom lane though.
Yep, Melboy going to be the target. Super Skies, he's not there for the turtle, but he sure is here for the carry. As Super Red is fed a pretty early kill. And look, there's 2 gold minions there that Melboy will no longer be able to get.
That was very nice coming from Super Sekis here. He didn't actually opt to go in for the last hits. He actually dispositioned Melboy in order to allow Super Red to actually chain for a potential crossbow of tanks. And that was very nice, because regardless of what happened, Melboy would not have survived that because of that catch. Nicely done coming from Sekis.
Yep, good combination of abilities, and I love the way that Sky is moving around the map right now. You think that it's obvious he should go for the turtle, but nope, he goes for something else instead. So Red Esports are already going to be put at the back foot. A 1k net worth lead for the Red Giants will put them in a very comfortable spot.
Yep. And now, once again, Red Esports, they are playing from behind. Once again, they're getting a little bit desperate here, but so far, Pancake is doing a fantastic job of just zoning and getting information on this Grok. And that's the problem about having a Grok, right? If you don't get those timings right, the immune CC from Grok is just going to completely block everything. And this is something that I think it's very difficult to actually catch those timings, especially with Pancake right now.
He finds Maul in the bush, goes for the wild charge onto him instead of Melboy, but it still may not work out. He's gonna get caught out by the Edith now. Super Sky is gonna be coming in. Pancake will sacrifice his life, but Sky secures the Decimate onto Melboy. Better airstrike onto Maul, double kill onto Amal, and the Red Giants dismantle Red Esports.
That was very nicely done coming from Pancake. That was a sick play here. He knew he was gonna die, and instead of just dying out in the open, he forced Red Esports to commit to the kill, clumped up S3, and immediately set up an ambush for both Super Zack and Super Sekis there to actually capitalize a triple kill. So nicely done from Selangor Red Giants, and Red Esports, they just took the bait.
I really wonder whether Pancake was just like a really three-dimension mind gaming Red Esports there, because he actually went for that wild charge really early. It seemed obvious that he knew that Maul was there, but he could have waited for his team to get a little closer before going for the full invest. I kind of wonder if he's actually trying to keep them there for as long as possible.
Yep. At the same time, Turtle is going to be in their favor as well. Amal not going to be in the position here. They need to find a way to deal with this, but it's going to be difficult considering that now Selangor Red Giants turns the tides. They have a 3k lead. Melboy also losing his 1v1 against Super Red. Ooh, Red Esports having a very, very difficult time now.
Super Skies had a very interesting first item there. Never seen yet on a Martis. That is a Brute Force Breastplate as his first item. Very interesting choice.
Yeah, you know, mobility is going to be the key, and so far Sekis has been very good in his positioning here. As long as he has those mobility, he is going to be able to distract and buy time to set up for maybe a very, very nice crossbow thanks from Super Red. So I guess that's going to be the idea here. But, of course, Red Esports, they seem to be a little bit lost here as they don't really know who they should be focusing right now, because the idea in the drafts is to deal with the Farsa, and so far Super Zack hasn't been in their face at all.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like Red Esports has been able to regain control. Wild charge going to miss on Melboy. Fettered airstrike. Ooh, just barely missing that last hit onto Melboy. He would have died if he was 1 pixel higher. Red Giants keeping the pressure on. Melboy cannot farm at all.
Yeah, Selangor Red Giants are just controlling everything from the macro game as well. Super Gorgeous was able to cut off creep wave up top as well. Way far back behind tier 2s, but with the emblems coming in, they do have 3 agilities here, so they are rotating very quickly and efficiently in between lanes to try and play the macro game. And so far, it has given them so much map control right now.
And we've seen this same recipe many times before. Put more attention towards Super Red's side. He gets the tier 1, rotate Gojes over to take control of that lane, no longer having the tier 1. Allow Super Red to start farming mid, farming top. He is truly unlocked now. And this is where the 1-1 will really start snowballing.
Now Super Sekis now just got his Hunter Strike once again, playing the movement speed game. Mobility is going to be the key in order to out-kite Red Esports, which makes a lot of sense because if you think about it here, if you can out-kite Amal, that's going to be the game plan to win. But Mao, oh my goodness, he's actually going to die.
Even the Primal Wrath couldn't save him, but better airstrike. Amal diving the tower. Super Gojes not going to survive being under the real one manipulation for that long, as Amal will just barely live as well. Super Zack not going to be able to finish that off, but Super Red will finish off the tier 1 up top.
But at the same time, Turtle will be secure from the side of Super Sekis, and Super Red also taking the tier 2 as well. So Red Esports, they finally made a move, but it was something that they did not expect. But now an early Black Dragon coming in from Red QT though.
Wild Charge misses entirely from Pancake. That's a bit awkward. Petrify will find him onward, going to miss as well. Super Red is still staying. He's looking for the crossbow of Tank Proc, looking to continue threatening the tower because look what's happening at the bottom lane. Melboy actually wins the 1v1 against Super Zack, but Gojes comes in just to finish him off.
Yep, nicely done there. They were able to trade 1 for 1. But at the same time, Red Esports is still holding on to tier 2 up top, but it will eventually fall. They need more backup here. Unfortunately, it's not going to happen.
Super Red gonna be threatening Ren QT. Never a good sign when the big dragon is scared away by a little girl hopping around all over the place. And Red Giants are all up in Red Esports' face here. This jungle belongs to them now too. Amal will be able to retreat it away. Luckily for him, That'll help them a little bit longer. Onward, gonna find Super Skies. Mortal Coil gets him out of danger. Amal still under Defender Airstrike, still under Crossbow of Tank, spreading over to the rest of Red Esports. And Super Go just comes in from side. Super Skies with the Decimate connects into the back line, catches out Exort. Super Red dropping low, but he will hop out.
Yep, at the same time, Red Esports, it feels like they're just playing in the hands of Selangor Red Giants' momentum right now. Selangor Red Giants is just completely controlling everything, and now with the AI winning prediction coming in as well, 70% win rate on towards Selangor Red Giants, which makes a lot of sense. But the question here is, can Red Esports drag this into a later stage game where Melboy is going to be able to make a comeback, because he is going to be able to shred through this Grok, this annoying pancake right now from Selangor Red Giants to the dust. But before that actually happens, he's got to need a lot more farm before he actually makes a comeback with this.
The problem with that is that even if Red Esports waits long enough for Melboy to actually get his full build, Red Giants has better scaling. They have 1-1, they have Farsa. Comparatively, Red Esports just doesn't have all that much consistent DPS. So I don't see a way out of this situation for Red Esports.
Yeah, and of course, now with the Lord in the hands of Selangor Red Giants, it is going to be that much more difficult for Red Esports to bounce back unless they get the perfect catch. And so far, Selangor Red Giants, Super Sekis in particular, is just snowballing his way through with his Martins level 14 as compared to Amal, who's only level 11 as a jungler right now.
Amal has been getting bullied really heavily. We've already seen this matchup before previously when we saw Homeboys playing with GB on the Brethren versus Amartis as well. And it just did not feel good. So Amal is now on the receiving end of that, and he doesn't even have the experience that we saw from GB. So Red Giants are really running away with this. Pancake, Conceal, looking for something. Lord has collided. Better Airstrike zoning out. Petrify onto Super Zac, but they're jumping straight in. Decimate. Super Gojo is going to get the kill onto Rank Cutie. Crossbow of Tag! Super Red with the killing spree! Double kill! Spreads onto Amal. Secures another kill for the Red Giants. And now they're looking for structures.
Yep, at the same time, so Red Giants, they are going to continue with their inhibitor. Red Esports, they're down to only Exort and Melboy. Looks like it might be over here. Selangor Red Giants, they're going to try to make an attempt now.
Going to try to flicker forward, try to zone them out. Emphasis on tried, but they will succeed in breaking down the crystal. Selangor Red Giants moves to the top of the standings at the end of week 1 with another 2-0 clean sweep.
Nicely done. Coming in from Selangor Red Giants here. A beautiful start on the first week of MPL Malaysia. 2 series, 2 O's, 2 O's, and now against Red Esports. The better red here. Selangor Red Giants completely